that damn video up. I'm probably going to delete that shit. Good. Want to read that again? Where were you at? Did you finish that? Yeah, I think, matter of fact, I think you did. But go ahead and read it again, matter of fact. I thought Homeboy was doing something over there. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Now you gotta watch motherfuckers try to sneak around the corner when you know what I'm saying? Shit.
That's the thing.
Alright? You know how that goes.
How that my phone just died. This joint just died all of a sudden. You know? What was it?
Wisdom of Solomon 15 and 7.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. Shit happens.
Oh, I read all that. I'll read it again. I'll definitely read it again. Wisdom of Solomon
15 and 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, just going into the vessels again.
Wisdom of Solomon 15:7. For the potter, tempering soft earth, fashioning every vessel with much labor for our service. Yea, of the same clay he maketh both the vessels that serve for the clean uses, and likewise also all such as serve to the contrary.
That serve to the contrary, vessels that serve to the contrary. Okay, go ahead.
But what is the use of either sort? The potter himself is the judge.
The potter himself is the judge. So like I said, the Most High can do it. He can make vessels that look exactly the same. And they'll have different uses. Okay? But Esau is Jacob's brother. They came out of the same mother. But one vessel is going to be used for wickedness and the other one for righteousness.
That's right.
Okay? Go to 2nd Ezra 6 to 9. You see? So now that vessel that is fitted for destruction, okay, the nation of Edom, they're getting ready to be destroyed by the Most High because they're no more use. They're useless now. Okay, their usefulness has been used up. Let's put it that way.
Right.
Go ahead.
They was here as a whipping stick.
Exactly.
Put on Israel.
Right.
By that time.
Go ahead, bro.
That's it. That was it. By that time is up. That's it.
That's right.
You know, they did enough. They did more than enough.
Ah.
we was in captivity with all these nations.
Right.
And Esau, man, he put a number on us.
He did us in, bro.
You know?
He actually, this was the only nation that took us out of our fucking nationality. Man.
Woo! Yup.
You know,
Yep.
which is wicked as hell, man.
Yep.
You know, to take somebody and remove their nationality from them.
Right. What's your name?
Kunta.
Right.
No, whoop-pow.
Toza.
Shalom. Yeah, that's what they did, man. They actually stole our nationality.
Yeah.
Being fugitives and the vagabonds that they are, they stole the nationality, okay, to cause confusion after it was all said and done. Then they put those people, those wicked ass people, the most wicked of the Edomites in our fucking land. Okay? Go ahead,
2nd Ezra 6:6. Then did I consider these things, and they all were made through me alone, and through none other. By me also they shall be ended, and by none other.
By me also they shall be ended. Talk about the Edomites. Go ahead.
Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times? Or when shall be the end of the first?
When shall be the end of the first? Go ahead.
And the beginning of it that followeth. And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau.
Here we go. Go ahead.
For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
Now that's when we're talking about Jacob is holding the heel of Esau, that's what's happening right now. Okay? We're spiritually pulling on the heel of Esau right now. Okay? And like I said earlier, it's going to get physical. It's going to get physical. Because the scriptures say that Jacob shall be a terror unto them. Woo. Because these so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians, when they don't got no fucking food, man, I'm telling you. When they don't have no food and no jobs, and that's coming. This economy is getting ready to take a hit. And these so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians, boy, I'm telling your ass right now, I bet you some cookouts when the last chicken wing was fought over. If you motherfuckers don't got no food for these people, boy, you in trouble. Now them people going over into that restaurant over there, yeah. With that smile on their face.
Hey, niggas be acting up on, these holidays is coming around.
Yeah.
You know, the last PlayStation or Black Friday or Jordans, the first,
Oh, remember when the fucking Popeye's chicken sandwich came out?
Right, exactly. That's the point. You know, like, they're doing this over clothes and devices.
Right.
Just imagine when their stomachs is touching their backs.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
It's
and,
going
and
to
like
get
you
physical.
said, Popeyes, it was out there food.
Oh, they was going crazy. I think some people got killed and shit over chicken sandwiches.
None of that chicken from Popeyes.
Yeah.
No.
Yo, bro, yo, these people, they don't understand, man. Jacob is going to be a terror. He's going to pull at Esau's heel real soon.
Right.
You can see it happening with the smash and grabs and all the other shit that's going on. That's it?
Yeah.
Go ahead and grab Ecclesiasticus, Sirach 33. Starting 12, Salakia, 12 to 15.
Sirach 33 verse 12. Some of them have he blessed and exalted, and some of them he sanctified.
Some of them have he blessed and exalted, some of them have he sanctified. Go ahead.
And set near himself.
The Israelites.
But some of them hath he cursed and brought low.
The Edomites.
And turned out of their places. And this, as the clay is in the potter's hand to fashion it as his pleasure, so man is in the hand of him that made him.
So man, just like the clay, those two pots, those vessels of righteousness and wickedness, so is man in the hands of the Most High to be made to do whatever the fuck he wants them to do. Okay?
Right.
Go ahead, Al.
To render to them as liketh him best. Good is set against evil, and life against death.
Good is set against evil. Okay? And right now, we're trying to be the righteous. We're trying to be the good.
That's right.
Okay? By telling the children of Israel, the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians to come back to their power, which his name is Yahweh. Okay? And through his son, by Hashem Yahweh. All right? To get their shit together, to come back to the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of their ability, because he's getting ready to bring a righteous kingdom on this earth. And he's not going to bring into this kingdom a bunch of foolish ass Negroes or Latinos. You know, you have to at least be trying. You know what I'm saying? And he knows what your spirit is. He knows what you're doing behind closed doors. So don't come thinking you're going to just call yourself an Israelite and that the Most High, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, is going to allow that shit to just fly. It's not going to happen. Go ahead,
Good is set against evil, and life against death. So is the godly against the sinner, and the sinner against the godly.
And that's what's happening right now. Because the godly are out here teaching their scriptures.
That's right.
And then you have the women that are learning under those men. Okay? Those are the godly, man. And the sinners are starting to really hate us because they see that what we're doing is affecting this earth. And it's going to get worse. You got any more?
Verse 15. So look upon all the works of the Most High, and there are two and two, one against another. Yes.
That's it. Go ahead and grab Isaiah 25 and 7.
Isaiah 25, verse 7. And it reads, and he will destroy in this mountain the face of the covering cast over all people.
He's doing that right now by us being out here reading these scriptures, and I just showed you a sign with all the names of the other nations on it. Okay? That covering cast is being taken away, man. Alright? So now you all know who the hell you are. There ain't no getting around what's getting ready to happen to you. Go ahead,
And the veil that is spread over all nations.
And that veil is being lifted. There's a veil of lies, okay, that was put over all these people that is being lifted. They are no longer able to hide the facts, man.
That's right.
They can't hide the truth no more, man.
Nope.
Okay?
Nope. The end is speaking very loud.
You damn right it is.
You know?
See?
I'm actually going into a video, God's will, how the angel is holding back the four winds.
Right.
And he's about to let them four winds go, which is the destruction.
That's it.
Okay? Judgment is coming to this place. The end is speaking. Why? Because God's will, if we are the men of the Lord, you know.
Right. Lord's will.
The men are being sealed. Okay? And that's what's happening. Esau, you're done.
That's that covering cast, man. You see?
That veil has been lifted up.
That's it. That's it, man. Can't hide. No more hiding. No more. You ain't a fugitive no more, man. You're being brought to. You have been brought to justice. Okay? And your judgment is getting ready to be poured out upon you. This is the sentencing phase. Okay? But your judgment is coming. Go ahead,
Verse 8, he will, Isaiah 25 and 8, he will swallow up death and victory. And Yahweh, our power, will wipe away tears from all faces, and rebuke of his people shall he take away from all of the earth.
The rebuke of his people, the rebuke of the children of Israel, is getting ready to be taken away. Go ahead.
For the Lord has spoken it. And it shall be said in that day, lo, this is our power. We have waited for him, and he will save us.
And he will save us. Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is coming to save the children of Israel. Okay? Come and ask some questions. You want to sit over there and talk? You simple ass. Stand over here and ask questions. Don't talk no shit. Go ahead, brother.
This is Yahweh. We have waited for him.
Okay?
We will be glad and rejoice in his salvation.
We will be glad and rejoice in his salvation.
That's right.
Yeah, see? You over there. Yeah. You be. Bring your ass over here and ask us some questions. They probably just leaving church. You know? Why don't they come their ass over and ask questions instead of sitting around talking shit? Go ahead, Isaiah 44 and 5. You know? You see, they sit over there and say, oh, there goes them Israelites. But they don't want to come over here and ask any questions. I'm just assuming what the fuck he was saying, but they was looking over here hard, sitting up in the seats, looking over here, you know? But they don't want to come ask anybody any questions. That's like the Negro that rolled by here, kept looking over here. Come out, get out and ask questions, man. We'd be glad to answer these people's questions. We've been there, done that. Go ahead, Demons.
Let me start at 3.
Yeah, that's cool.
Isaiah 44 and verse 3. For I will pour water upon him that is thirsty, and floods upon the dry ground. I will pour my spirit upon the seed, and my blessings upon thine offsprings. So basically, that's Ezekiel, the dry bones.
There you go.
Being woken up.
Right on.
Verse 4, and they shall spring up as among the grass, as willows by the water courses. This is a prime example. Being this brother right here.
That's right.
Got the spirit on us. Verse 5, one shall say, I am Yahweh, And another shall call himself by the name of Jacob. And another shall subscribe with his hands unto the Lord, and surname himself by the name of Israel. Thus says Yahweh, the King of Israel, and his Redeemer of Yahweh of hosts. I am the first, and I am the last. And besides me, there is no God.
There is no other God besides Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai. None. Okay? Alright? So we don't subscribe to any other deities outside of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai. It's just not going to happen. Let me get, what's that, 44 or 5? What's that? Go ahead and get Isaiah 63. And see, we talk, you know, when we read that, man, we're talking about the, you know, Jacob subscribing to Esau's philosophies, man. You know, there is no other God outside of Yahweh, man. You can't get around that. And people are starting to find that out. Okay? A lot of the so-called white people, they don't believe in God anymore. You know, a lot of them are atheists, man. You know? And a lot of so-called young blacks and Latinos are actually following that goddamn route. You know? I mean, they believe that there's something out there, but they don't want to believe that there's a God, man. You know? And they're being taught very well that there is a God. The Most High, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai is his name. You see? But they don't want to subscribe to that. They want to do as thou wilt. Right. Do as you will. Right. You out your goddamn mind, man. You see? Go ahead, Doc.
You only live once.
Yeah.
Alistair Crowley.
I'm going to enjoy my life because I only live once. I'm going to do as I want to do. Right. Not as the Most High wills. Okay? But all that shit leads to death. And that's a lot of these people are starting to see that, man. Because there's a lot of people losing their goddamn lives right now. Because they're being foolish. You see?
I got that Isaiah 63. You want to start at the top, huh?
Yes, sir.
Isaiah 63 and 1. Who is this that cometh from Edom?
From that seed line, the wicked seed line, go ahead,
with dyed garments from Basra. This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength.
He's traveling in a damn chariot, not a UFO, because they can't be unidentified because you people see him. Go ahead,
I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save. Wherefore art thou red in thy apparel, and thy garments like him that treadeth in the wine fat?
So it looks like Yahweh Shai has been in a grape, in a bunch of grapes, stomping the grapes all day, because he got grape blood on it. It's symbolic of having grape blood splashed all over his garments. Go ahead,
Verse 3. I have trodden the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me. For I would tread them in my anger, and trample them in my fury.
He's going to come and trample, and he's going to come down here and stomp people's asses out, man. Okay? Through the spirit of the Most High, Yahweh Shai is going to come down here, and he's going to put a lot of people to death. And through the people, the children of Israel are going to put a lot of people to death too. Even though a lot of us are going to lose our lives here, man, a lot of you other nations are going to get fucked up, man. Okay? That's that physical pulling of the hill of Esau. All right? But Yahweh Shai is going to get the credit because he's going to lift his people up. Go ahead,
And their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain all my raiment. For the day of vengeance is in my heart.
The day of vengeance is in my heart. So that wicked vessel, that vessel fit for destruction, is getting ready to see the power of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai. Go ahead,
And the year of my redeem is come. You want me to keep reading that?
What else you got?
That verse 5 right there.
Yeah, read 5 and 6 for me.
Isaiah 63, verse 5. And I looked, and there was none to help, and I wondered that there was none to uphold. Therefore, my own arm brought salvation unto me. Woo!
There it is. The Most High is going to allow His Son to come down here, and His Son is going to is actually lift His people up. Okay? There's going to be a standard lifted up before Yahweh Shai even shows up. But when Yahweh Shai shows up, you really going to see some fucking killing going on then. Go ahead,
Therefore, my own arm brought salvation unto me, and my fury it upheld me. And I will tread down the people in my anger, and make them drunk in my fury.
He's going to tread down the people in His anger and make them drunk in His fury. You know?
They gotta drink the dregs.
You got to listen to that.
Okay? You gotta drink that drink. You gotta drink that cup.
Yeah.
We drink.
Yep.
Okay?
That's right, Go ahead.
And my fury, and I will bring down the strength to the earth.
Is that the end of 6?
Yes.
Yeah, we good right there.
There's a lot in it.
Yeah, it's a whole lot of juice in there. And we're gonna get the point and keep it going, because we all know that Yahweh Shai is coming to redeem His people. This is a rescue mission.
Woo.
Okay? This is a rescue mission. And when He lifts up that standard, which is going to be the men in the 144,000, then the other men that are part of that multitude, okay, that large number of people that are in the 1/3, that is going to get lifted up, they're going to be the ground forces. Yahweh Shai is going to be the air force. And I'm sure they're going to come, some of them angels is going to be coming down here and getting their hands dirty. Okay? We read the story of Heliodorus. Did we read that story?
No.
About Heliodorus? When the men that had the nice clothes on, they were comely in appearance, which means the word comely means beautiful.
Yep.
Okay? So these brothers, comely in appearance with really nice clothes on, came down and kicked Heliodorus' ass, these angels. Okay? So don't think that they ain't coming down here to get some ass, kick some ass. I'm just telling you. Go ahead to Malachi, go to Malachi 4:1. I think I might bring that up in the camp on Wednesday.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'll do something on that about the angels.
Malachi 4, verse 1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble.
The day shall come. Read that first part one again.
For the day cometh that shall burn as an oven.
That shall burn as an oven. That's them when them nuclear missiles hit. Go ahead.
And all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble. And the day that cometh shall burn them up, says the Lord of hosts. That it shall leave them neither root nor branch.
It's not going to leave neither root nor branch. So over here, especially in America, okay, a lot of the Edomites that are here in America, man, are going to get burnt the fuck up when this nuclear war happens, okay? A lot of the 2/3 of Israel are going to have the same fate, all right? Because they didn't want to get right. They didn't want to follow the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of their ability.
Yep.
They're going to follow the multitude to do evil, man.
Yep.
They're going to go take that jab. They're going to take that MOB. You see? They're going to do all manner of wickedness, man, when all hell starts breaking loose out here. You see? And brothers like us, Lord willing, we're those men. We're going to sit back and we're going to watch. We're not going to be involved in this because that's what the scriptures say, not to follow a multitude to do evil.
That's right.
All right? Now, our stomachs might be touching our backbone, but, like I said, we have to learn how to fast so that we're not tempted when those times come. Because that's what's going to make a lot of these people do the shit that they ain't supposed to do. want to grab Psalm 16, start reading at 9 to 13. So, like I said, Lord willing, man, we're those men, man, and we don't get caught up in this bullshit. You know, when we get a little hungry, we can go a day or two, because we've been conditioning ourselves for that. You know, a lot of our people, man, they're gluttonous. I mean, I like the fuck to eat. I like to eat some good stuff, but I don't sit there and eat so damn much that I'm falling asleep and shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's our people. You know what I mean?
That's these pastors, man.
Yeah.
They got their diets is horrible.
Crazy
You
shit.
know, fucking neckties is damn near choking
Yeah.
and shit. You know, TD Jake looking niggas.
Yo, you know what I mean,
You know?
bruh? Their neck and their head are the same fucking
Pork,
size.
right. Pork chop grease all over their belly and shape and shit, you know?
Yo, that is fucked up, man. You believe?
Psalm
Go
16,
ahead,
verse 9. Therefore my heart is glad and my glory rejoice. My flesh also shall rest in hope. But thou wilt not leave my soul in hell. For some reason, I don't think this was a missing point. But I'll keep reading.
What is it, Psalm 16?
Yeah, this is only
And
9
9?
to 11. So.
Oh, is it?
I was reading this last night.
Oh, nah. Oh, bro.
So-
Why did I have that down there?
Yeah, every time you give me a draw, I'll read them. And
Yeah.
I read them last night, and I was like, you must have just
Nah,
read
go
this.
ahead. No, we're going to go ahead and get Isaiah 10 and start at 20 and read 20 to 22.
Isaiah 10, verse 20. And it shall come to pass in that day that the remnant of Israel and such as are escaped of the house of Jacob
The remnant of Israel and the such that have escaped the house of Israel. Read, go ahead.
shall no more again stay upon him that smote them, but shall stay upon Yahweh, the Holy One of Israel in truth.
And we're going to stay upon him. We're going to stay with Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. Okay? In holiness and in truth, to the best of our ability. Because we know what's coming to this place. Go ahead,
Verse 21. The remnant shall return, even the remnant of Jacob,
The remnant shall return. That 1/3. The 100, which includes the 144,000. Go ahead.
unto the mighty power. For thou, thy people, Israel, be as the sand of the sea. Yet a remnant of them shall return.
So there are so many Israelites that they can't be counted. But only a remnant is going to return and be saved out of the hell that's coming to this place. Go ahead,
For thou, thy people, Israel, be a sand of the sea. Yet a remnant of them shall return. The consumption decreed shall overflow with righteousness. For the Lord our power of hosts shall make a consumption even determined in the midst of all the land.
All right. Last but not least, Wisdom of Solomon 5 and 2.
Where you at? Oh, no, I was coming the other way. All right.
Wisdom of Solomon 5 verse 2.
Right now.
And it reads,
All right.
when they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear.
When they see it, when they see what? When they see the children of Israel, brothers like ourselves, out here on the street teaching, okay? Terrible fear is falling upon these people, man. Why? Because they can't do shit about it. Now, if this was the 50s or the 60s, they'd probably kill our asses. They'd disappear our ass, man. Trump up charges, you know, frame the shit out of us for something that we didn't do. You know what I mean? They might even sick a Edomite chick on them. Hey, go get him. Give him your number. Take him to a hotel. You know?
Yeah.
Just to kick the door down and accuse us of something that we didn't do. What's up, man? Because that's the kind of thing that they used to do, man. You see? It's kind of hard to do that shit these days because there's too many cameras out here. You know? I got a wife, and I'm gonna wait till I get to the kingdom before I pick and choose anymore. Okay?
That's right.
So, little Becky can keep her ass walking down the street. I don't give a fuck how fine she is. All right? You got anything else on that?
Yeah. What was that?
Wisdom of Solomon 5 or 2?
Kind.
Yeah, if you
Wisdom
have
of-
anything else, go ahead and read, bro.
Wisdom of Solomon 5 verse 2. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear. hey. Look at the boy Biden.
Yeah.
Patience is running thin.
Uh-huh.
You see?
Ah, they scared, man. That's the elites telling them that shit,
Hell
too.
yeah, pulling the strings.
Ah,
You see?
they horrified.
They know. They know.
Too many of us waking up, man. They can't turn this thing off now.
Nah, man.
They can't turn it the fuck off. They can't turn it off. They can't get rid of it. The only thing that they can do is shut the internet off and shut this whole goddamn country down and tell people they can't even go outside. We don't care. The truth is already out. You see? And we're going to do the same thing that we did during the time of the Greeks. We're going to go in the caves or in the basements or whatever, and we're going to tell these people, we're going to have these same discussions. Because people need to know this. And people already know, so they're waking the hell up. You got any more out?
Time. And shall be amazed. Okay. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear and shall be amazed at the strangeness of the salvation.
And shall be amazed at the strangeness of our salvation. Okay? And Isaiah, the 63rd chapter, what did it say? That he was going to be coming with power. Okay? And great glory. And what? A chariot. What is stranger than being taken up out of here in a chariot? Nothing. You know? Anybody can go get on a fucking plane and fly to Mexico. That's not strange. You see? That's not salvation. Getting flown down to fucked up ass Mexico. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know? The strangeness of salvation. Salvation, that means we're gonna get the hell up out of here and get our land back, man. We're gonna be free of the oppression of these people. We're gonna be free of having to go to work every day. You know? We're gonna be free of having to eat fucking foods that may not even be real. You see? Drinking water that's contaminated for the most part. You know? Shit, they got synthetic water now. You know what I'm saying? I seen an article, they're trying to ask people for their images to put on robots.
Wow.
You know, what in the fuck is going on, bro? This man's wickedness is getting worse and worse. And he's just being blatant with everything that he's doing. Because all he wants to do is destroy humanity. You know? So that he can control the ones that are left over. So we got to get the fuck out of here. And what does that mean? The strangeness of our salvation? That the Most High has to take us the hell out of here because this place is going to be a madhouse. You see? You got any more out?
That was it.
That was it? You got anything you want to bring out?
I did. I cannot find it. I know it was in Amos.
That wouldn't be Amos 5, would it?
No, that's a good one too. 5 and 30.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to Amos 5 and 30, and then I think it pretty much touches on what we was talking about anyway.
Okay.
And then Amos 3 and 1. 5 and 30. Is it 5 and 30? Amos 5 and 1.
And the 5 one? Let's see.
I thought it was Amos 5.
Get my hard copy here. Get the hard copy out.
Yeah, I ain't got that.
On 5 and 18.
5 and 18.
Yeah, 5 and 18, read 18 and 20, and 23 and 24.
I guess we can see that with that.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah, this is beautiful. Amos 5, verse 18. Woe unto you that desire the day of Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai. To what end is it for you? The day of Yahweh is darkness and not light.
The day of the Most High, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, is darkness and not light.
Verse 19. As if a man did flee from a lion and a bear meet him, or went into the house and leaned in his hand on the wall, and a serpent bit him.
Now, we talked about this scripture last week when it talks about a man that flee from a lion and a bear met him. Now, we're talking about you running from let's say you running from some races or some UN troops, okay? Now, you get away from the UN troops and you run into a motherfucking gang of cannibals. Now you get away from the cannibals.
Right.
You see? This is what the day of the Lord is going to be like. You're going to be running for your goddamn life, okay, in every direction from things, you know, that are out of your control. You know? And last but not least, you might run into a house and think you got away from the UN troops and the cannibals, and something worse, a worse fate may be waiting for you in that house. Even if it's a little old lady and a little old man. You know?
Right.
Shit, did you see fucking the book of Eli?
Yeah.
When he was sitting on the couch, they brought that tea and she was shaking.
Yeah.
He said, yo, don't drink that. Why? Because that little old man and that little old lady was going to eat them. Just see, you thought they were innocent. You're going to think people are innocent and they're trying to help you, but they really fucking trying to eat you or something, man. You say? You got any more?
You said jump down to
I think 23 and 24.
Amos 5, 23.
Yeah.
Take thou away from me the noise of my songs, for I will not hear the melody of thy vows. But let judgment run down as the waters, and righteousness as a mighty stream. Have ye offered unto me sacrifice and offerings in the wilderness 40 years, O Israel?
Well,
Yeah.
I think we can end it with that.
Yeah.
Cause I think it was something else, but that's all right. We'll end it right there. What else you got? Yeah, we'll stop there. Yeah, we'll stop there. All right, well, you know, y'all get the point, man. We were talking about a seed line today. All right, the seed of the wicked and the seed of the righteous, which went into the serpent seed and the woman's seed having enmity, which enmity means hatred. Okay? Cain hated Abel. Oh yeah, I got it. Bop in. You know, we can't say bop it. We gotta say bop in. You know what I'm saying? So we went into that, like I said, the seed line to have an enmity. You know, Cain hated Abel. Esau hated Jacob. So-called white man hates so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians. And so on. You know? But that's all coming to an end, man. With what? The strangeness of our salvation. Alright? And with that, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Barakadash. Again, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. And shalom, and peace and safety. Okay? In these very trying times, to the Ak and the Aqua that are listening and learning. The nigger woman. Here we go. Listen to this shit. Shalom, y'all.
Shalom.
Hi.